The purpose of a digestive system is to break down food and get the nutrients and supplements needed to survive. The process we start with is through the mouth with the salivary glands, through the esophagus into the stomach, liver, small intestine, large intestine, colon, and out the anus.
Okay. It starts with the pharynx, which is the membrane-lined cavity behind the nose, so right here, and the mouth, and then it connects them to the esophagus, and then the food and liquids go through the the salivary glands. The enzymes in the salivary glands help break down the food and go into the esophagus, which leads to the stomach. The food goes into the stomach, and then there's an acid and enzymes that help break down the food. And then the liver and the gallbladder and the pancreas are parts in the body that also help the digestive system. And then it goes into the small intestines, where most of the nutrients is absorbed. And then it goes into the large intestine. It takes the water and the salts that wasn't digested as food and anything that was left over. And then it goes to the colon, and that's a part of the large intestine, and it's the final part of the digestive system.
Parts of the digestive system that help break down the food are the teeth and salivary glands, which release saliva that break down the food, which are passed to the esophagus, but the next structure that helps is the pancreas, which has enzymes that are in the stomach, large and small intestine, that break down the food. The liver excretes bile. The difference between a human and a dog's digestive system is the dog is much smaller organism, so the digestive system doesn't need as much food to absorb.
So different animals have different things that help with the digestive system. So one thing is a frog has maxillary teeth. The maxillary teeth help hold the prey in their mouths, and then the frogs actually swallow their prey whole, and then it goes through the digestive process. So the whole digestive system pretty much it just helps our body get all the nutrients we need in order to survive.
Good job! You guys know more about frog digestive tract than I ever did, that's for sure. Let's see, what do they have for questions here? I feel like sometimes the anatomy of the digestive tract, it gets kind of, there's a lot of squishy things in the abdomen, and thinking about where they lie and kind of in what planes it's normal for those organs. One of the things from a clinical standpoint that's important to us is whenever we have some type of trauma, whether it's a gunshot wound or something like that hitting into the abdomen, we start to think about what structures could be hurt. So could you guys think of any structures or organs of the digestive tract that could be injured, say if a bullet went through the side of a dog?
If it went through the abdomen or like the side, I was thinking possibly like the stomach or like the intestines, since the intestines are lower abdomen, the stomach's sort of like the higher abdomen.
Yeah, very good. So those are all very important structures, like you guys said, that the digestive tract is vital to life. And so we always want to check and make sure that there hasn't been some type of serious penetrating injury to the small intestine or the large intestine or even some of those other organs you mentioned, because you definitely don't want to have digestive tract contact